Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the 7th stream of Alan Wake 2. I am your host, Iron Dragon. Quick reminder for anyone new to the channel, if you want to support what I do, well, you know what to do. Comment, like, subscribe. I decided that I'm not going to go for the last poem because I just can't find that doggone briefcase that has the last doll in it. And I don't feel like wasting an hour on stream looking for it. There is one thing I'm going to do, and that is I'm going to go back to the lighthouse because the last inventory expansion for Saga is supposed to be there. And if it's there, I'd like to have it. But other than that, once we're done with that, we're going to come back here and switch to Alan's story. Fortunately, I am in the correct town to go to the lighthouse, so I don't have to worry about traveling. I just need to get over there and get it done. I still want to know what this dude is doing standing out here in the rain smoking right at the edge of town. But I suppose it's safe since Saga hasn't drawn her weapon yet. Hello, Dyruger. Good to see you. Here's hoping we don't get any more taken on the way to the lighthouse. Although, we probably will. Yeah, I still don't have the last expansion. So, I'm rather surprised, actually. Now, I am rather surprised because that is supposed to be here. Although there were some things I forgot, like yeah, see that last update is supposed to be right there, and it's not. Why would I not be surprised to find it bugged out? Alright, never mind then. I'll just finish the game without it. As soon as I run all the way back to Watery. Indeed. Okay, let's switch reality.
I don't have time for this, so let's get over with. Tell me, was this all fake? A show?
No one said otherwise, Mr. Wade. It was to indulge you, but we can stop pretending now.
Masks come off.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I don't even think you know who's under your mask, but you know how to make things difficult for yourself. All these rules, endless convoluted loops you insist on going through. You are so lucky, you know. There are so many people helping you. Armies of people. Myself. Your wife.
Alice. I need to get to her. She's in danger.
She is. Because of you. And so is someone important to me, someone you pulled into this. You people opening doors, peeking in, reaching through to get what you want, and that puts you in my path.
I don't know what you're talking about. I have to go now.
Maybe you will make it through this time. This has gone on long enough. This and our night springs. It was a nice distraction.
It's time someone gave me a straight answer here.
The next time we meet, the circumstances will be very different. And you would do well to return the favor by playing your part. Or stay out of my way, Mr. Wade.
Whatever you say. Door, Zane, the masks were finally coming off. Was it a sign I was closer to escaping? I had no time to waste.
At least this time we don't have to input a door code.
Montako on vaan set the grenade in the snow. When the panic is biggest, the help is also near.
Thor didn't seem happy to see me this time.
Puritan Master is the root of wisdom. But don't let the game get you down. He's playing his role. Maybe put him in your films, Tom, like you have put me. Sehän olis.
What films?
I'm a fan of your masterworks. There is Tom the Poet, my favorite, and Öder is the most famous one, of course. And is it true what I hear, that it's coming back to cinemas? Is there a bottom to this rumor?
I need to get back to my apartment. Can you help me?
Well, plan is half done. You asked me to make sure you won't forget mikä se valokuva oli? The light pictures. The photos your artist wife took. They are waiting in the shoebox in the basement. What you leave behind, you find in front of you.
Okay. Thanks, honey.
And here's the stairs down to the basement. Take the light, change the image, change the setting.
I would find Alice's photos in a shoebox.
Restore the light, and boom, there we are. And there's the shoebox.
These were Alice's photos. I recognized the style. One showed the clicker sinking into darkness. The other showed a light in the shape of a bullet. They were important, even if I didn't know what to do with them yet.
Well, no loops yet. Room with a television, though. Oh, this is... interesting. Siphon the light out of the television. And hey, we're through that chapter already. That was short.
I'm lost in the dark, drowning. I'm drowning. I'm trying no way out. There's no way out. Deeper. This is hell. I'm tired. I wish I was dead. I'm tired. I just want to sleep, please. Please, I'm so tired. I just want to go home. I've written so much. I write. There's nothing left. It's all gone. I don't know how to write. All the words are gone. There's no more words. Where's it going? Can I get the words? I recognize these words. You are the words for me. This is familiar. Why is this familiar? I've been here before. Have I said this before? I think this so where am I? Who am I? Wait. That sounds like a character.
To get to Parliament Tower, I needed to find a murder site. Zane would know where to find one. My eyes couldn't follow it.
Chosen to pursue the cult, or had they chosen me for some unknowable purpose? To be a demon, to sort the clues based on my interpretation, to change that which I observed. It was all a play. Shadows on the wall of the cave, an echo of the true events that happened somewhere else. Was I there to watch the shadows, or was I a shadow too? In a performance set up for someone else.
Okay. Watched the echo. So we're going to head on inside.
Zane's room, 665, was upstairs. The elevator would take me there.
Yeah, but where's the damned elevator?
I needed a new draft of the story. One that would get me ahead of Scratch.
Scratch wrote return. He stopped me before I could reach the end of my edits. He had it now. The horror story would still come true. I had to stop Scratch before he escaped. One last chance, one last draft of initiation to get me there. I did not know who or what Door was. Not a talk show host, but I did not create him. An entity affecting the story from outside. Affecting me, not the only one. My stories had not created anyone. The power of the dark place changed lives, messed up lives, real lives. But I could not stop now, or else darkness would win. I found Alice's photos in the basement. A caustic effect on a hand, a spark of light shaped like a bullet, and the clicker. The pictures had power, like words had power. Well, I can't change the scene because I don't have the plot board. Or the stuff that was on the plot board previously, I mean. However, there is a container right there. How did I miss that? More pistol rounds. Always good. As always, be right back. Nix wants in. You lucky kitty. I was so tempted to just let you wait out there for a couple more hours. Okay. Oh, right. The door on the other side leads me up to the second floor. Hello, Garrett. Good to see you again. Thanks for coming. As you can see, we are back in Alan's part of the story. I decided to give up on the rest of the collectibles because I don't want to make you guys watch 2 hours of me trying to find those things. And they're not really necessary for completion of the game anyway. But I did want to finish Alan's part. He's got this, and then he's got well, we just finished one chapter. It was a very, very short chapter, like literally less than 10 minutes. But he's got this chapter. Then we go back to Saga and do the and we start the endgame, which is one chapter with her and one chapter with Wake. Maybe. Well, it keeps talking about the... He mentions the elevator, and I haven't been able to find the elevator. I thought it was right to the right as you entered the lobby, but... But the only thing to the right of the lobby is this. Oh, wait. Maybe over here? Yeah. Elevators.
Something told me Zane wouldn't be happy to see me this time.
I'm in control now. The second you try anything, I will shoot you in the head. Scratch wrote return, not me. You're a fucking liar.
You given up. You stopped writing. You said it was too dangerous, that we didn't deserve to get out. Then he showed up. Scratch. He promised to write. To get me the hell out of here. He was magnificent. A visionary. I mean, it was art. When he finished, he took return and left me behind.
It's still here, and so is he.
I know I fucked up. But you can still catch him before he gets out, before he gets to your wife. When you get to him, don't hesitate.
This is going to be a fairly long cutscene.
For what he did to us. There's a murder site in my cinema where my film Nightless Night is playing.
Well, now he's definitely not happy to see you. But yeah, I agree with you. It's been a long time since anyone's actually done live action. I mean, I remember the...
Worse. Thousands have gone missing. Beyond the labyrinth of me. When you're lost in your own company. And cut! Oh. Now that is drama.
What the fuck? I had a million questions about Zane, but I had more pressing concerns. I had to find the movie theater Poets Cinema. The next murder site was there. Zane had created the film in tandem with Return to escape the dark place.
Entirely possible, actually. What am I doing on the roof? I don't need to be on the roof. But yeah, like I was saying, Garrett, I remember the days when they first started doing live action, and it was... Well, I think a lot of what happened back then was the result of, ooh, 650 megabytes per CD. Think of what we can do with all that storage. Little did they know that just little did they know that 20 years later we'd be storing 10 times that much on a tiny USB thumb drive. But, where is the damn elevator? Not that one. That one doesn't work. Oh, here we are. But yeah, and of course back then the computers didn't have the kind of processing power that they have now. So they had to use interlaced video. Yeah, and back in the day I did computer game reviews for a couple of websites. And well, let me pause this and I'll relate a story to you. One of the games that they had me review was the artist formerly known as Prince, the video game. And the game pretty much played itself. You had an occasional click here or click there, but the game was pretty much one big long movie other than that. And one of the things that we did with our reviews was we put a summary down at the bottom. The good, the bad, and the ugly. The good. Pressing the escape key gets you back to DOS really fast. The bad. Everything else. The ugly. These CDs would be worth more if you filled them with John Tesh music. Agreed. Wing Commander 3 was one of the good games with live action. And Wing Commander 4. Yeah, I'm not sure that review is...
The movie theater on the far side of the plaza.
I'm not sure if that review is still online anywhere. The Wayback Machine may have it, but I'm not sure because... well, really, it kind of predates the Wayback Machine. Because this was like in 1998 era. So I'm not entirely sure the Wayback Machine would even have it. But I used to work for I used to write reviews for Adrenaline Vault, and I wrote a couple of reviews for a site called GamePin, which GamePin is gone, and Adrenaline Vault has changed. So oh, trust me, there were some bad ones back in those days. I mean, there was one game that was part of Activision's budget line. Now, you can guess, since it was part of a budget line, that it wouldn't be very good. And it really wasn't. But it was called Skydiving. And let's just say this. I had no idea the Earth was so brown. Because there was no scenery, there was really no scenery of any kind. And then there was also, oh, let's see. There were a couple of other bad ones too. I'm trying to remember some of them. I remember there was a Catwoman video game. And That review was 4 words long. 9 lives too many. Hey, reality is brown, dude. How about you stop? But, of course, there were also the occasional good ones, like, well, I was doing game reviews long enough.
Behind this messy maze of blood trails I was chasing a cult through, I ran into the filmmaker, Thomas Zane, an esoteric bohemian with a hard-on for acts of cruelty performed in the name of occult nonsense. A director wants to control every aspect of the world in their films. Is the cult leader any different? Was Zane just another alias for Scratch? There was a rumor that Wade and Zane had been working on something together. I was going to get the truth out of Zane, whatever means necessary.
Okay, another one of those echoes. So, oh yeah, now I remember. One of the games that I reviewed was the PC port of Rampage. You know, the one where you take control of a giant ape or a lizard named Lizzie or a werewolf, and you destroy the city. Any rate, well, I'm not sure if this was... Keep in mind, this was the release candidate of the game, and it had beta in all 4 corners of the screen. And this is the full version of it. So I played it, and I hit a bug in it that wouldn't let me advance any further. So I contacted their technical support. And the guy on the other end of the phone line, and I quote, "You got it to work? For the love of God, how?" You know it's bad when even tech support doesn't... You know it's bad when tech support comes to you for advice. Now, where are those damn lights? But I was in there. I wrote reviews long enough to actually be there when Battle for Middle-earth first came out, and I actually did a 4-word review of that one too. Battle for Middle-earth, hard hobbit to break. I think I put easily 80 hours into that game in the first 2 weeks. There we go. Made it to the cinema. Now I just have to figure out how to get inside. Whoop. Aha.
Light cut through the darkness.
Now we can actually get into that place. I just have to figure out where. Ah, here we are. To be honest, I also have to give credit to the mocap for this too. Even when even outside of the live motion video.
Hey, Alan. How's the memory doing?
Sorry, who are you?
Kidding.
Good to see you, Tim.
You had me going.
Cozy place you got here.
You know, your disappearance from Bright Falls is still the only thing that folks talk about. Well, that and Deerfest. Is this where you ended up back in 2010?
You know about that?
I am the sheriff of Bright Falls. Or I was.
Are you related to Sarah Breaker? She was the sheriff of Bright Falls back in 2010.
Yeah, she's my cousin. I had a police sketch made of Door based on my dreams. I sent it around and Sarah recognized the face from an old case file from the 80s. I moved out there to look into it and became sheriff after she left to join the feds.
Nice to know Sarah's all right.
So Deerfest is still a thing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's bigger than ever. You know, I got zapped here right before it was about to happen.
Funny, me too. What was in the case file about Door?
Not a lot of details in it. A local man named Warland Door went missing near Cauldron Lake. Eyewitnesses claim he was struck by a bolt of lightning and just vanished. I never found any official records of a Warland Door living in town or anywhere. Another dead end.
Door went missing in 1988. Age? Has not aged. Longevity? Not human. Alien? Magic? Uncle Frank would have known more, but he's dead. Not his real name? Hidden meaning? Remember, I was at the morgue. I was about to give the evidence to the FBI. Door transported me here to this dream reality. Why? Who? Where? Why? Motive? Why me? What is this place? A dream. Feels like it. Not real. No place, every place, all places, any place. Now New York, not New York City. A way to other places? A nexus? Is Door the gatekeeper or trying to get somewhere? Everywhere? Door, gate, portal, port, opening, access, window. Facts. Missing time. No memory. Until now. Have I always ended up here? Will I forget when I get out? Abducted? Aliens? Door? UFOs? Polyhedrons? I will say there's a prominent polyhedron in Control. Remember, those two universes are linked. Dreams. Me, but not me. Others I know, yet they are different. The red-headed woman. Interesting stuff. And there would normally be, stuff here, but there's not. Ammo and health items and stuff, because I'm too full of that right now. The game does that. Some loot is fixed, other loot is based on how much you already have. So if you have enough health items, you're not going to find any more health items. Oh, hey. A word of aid, huh? Let's check out the words of aid. What do I want to increase? Oh, why not? Go ahead and increase the duration of painkillers, because that is damage over time restored, or healing over time, I should say. I think there's another echo around here somewhere up here somewhere. So let's see. Well, I don't see. Oh wait, yes I do.
They say God made us in his image. Just like us, he is an uncaring, cruel son of a bitch. Having made it in heaven, he doesn't want us there, dirtying up all that nice white upholstery. And he doesn't want to reach down to help us. He gets his kicks just binge watching us struggling, hurting, killing, dying, screwing it up again and again. Lazily stirring it up when things threaten to get too placid. This city is only here to satisfy his sick, voyeuristic pleasure.
Could really use some more batteries for the flashlight, I guarantee you that.
The theater appeared to be closed. Maybe the ticket could still get me in. The cinema lobby was a gateway to other realities on the silver screen. I could set a scene here.
Nice bathroom, huh? First aid kit, another one of those. And a flare. Before we do anything else, let's see. I imagine, since I can't find the corresponding black spot, yep, there it is, to trigger this echo.
I felt like I've been on this case looking for the cult of the word for a lifetime or more. The only case I'd ever been on. They would surface from the dark with their depraved acts of violence and fade back into the night. leaving behind
Well, it's Alex Casey actually, but it's the same voice writer or the same voice actor as Max Payne,
nowhere, arriving at the cinema.
and the same facial model.
Monumental, terrifying revelation from
See, right there you go. An Alex Casey film. But yeah, that is the same guy who played Max. Remedy tends to use the same people over and over again, like the actor who did Ati in Control ended up playing Ati again in Alan Wake 2. Where to fix? Oh, let's see. More maximum health. And then if we come over here, another safe room, hopefully with some supplies. Yep, I'll take those batteries.
Did I stop writing at some point? I can't stop. There's too much at stake.
Uh, 31 bullets, 16 shotgun shells, and it looks like 7 flares, and 4 flashbangs, not counting the 2 that I have in the shoebox.
The main
Okay.
event was the murder. I had to find my way to it.
We go to the lobby. And add the cult of the word to it.
The first step toward the murder site. I was making progress.
Line it up. Come on.
Do you a lot of good to talk, buddy.
It was an initiation ceremony. And so we made our new members believe. 2 of New York's finest. They had performed endless favors to earn their place among us. We had something special waiting for them. And something very special for you, Alex Casey.
Who's your leader? Alan Wake? Scratch? Zane? Give me a name!
You will meet him soon enough.
There was no end to the corruption. It fit the genre, so I'd use it.
Add the Poet's Cinema to the maps. Another flare that I don't really need, but hey, why not? And whoop, we switch that out for New York's Finest. And before I go too far, quick save real quick. And the double doors on the lobby's floor. Oh. Huh. Now that I think about it. Word of action found. Do I want to make Alan even harder to detect? Maybe. Or decrease the damage received. Or increase damage at... Well, I might as well. Just so I don't sit here frozen by choices. Now we can go into the theater. Which adds a new scene to the plot board. Better be ready here. Then we make our way to the stage area. And line this one up.
Urban legends circling Thomas Zane were a bottomless rabbit hole. I'd done some digging. To film Freaks, he was a mythic auteur in the art house cinema. A rising star coming to America from Finland. But he only created one film. Tom the Poet. Before he went missing. Mirroring the vanishing of the main character in the movie. Played by himself. The biggest mystery was around his lost film. An early work made in Finland. Nightless Night. Rumored to have mystic properties. Some claimed it was a snuff film, but the ritual murder of the film was an actual murder. There were no known surviving copies, but the cult chased it as if it were their unholy grail, just like Wade's books were.
Okay, that's that echo. Now we go to the plot board, go to the theater hall. and attach the Cult of the Word to it. Fortunately, none of these shadows attack you. They're all here to watch the movie. And here's another one of those echoes.
Following your master into La La Land. A sad bunch of clowns in funny masks and hoods pretending to be a secret society.
Maybe it is you who's playing a role, Mr. Casey. A role carefully laid out for you. A puppet, blindly performing the ritual steps for the glory of the cult. Huh?
What the fuck have you been smoking?
Nightless Night. A clip of the lost film survived. You will see, Mr. Casey. In the Nightless Night, you will finally see.
Nightless Night was Zane's film. It played a role in this story.
Okay, that's the 3 of them defeated. And then we go back to the board, Theater Hall, clip of the lost film.
What is this? Zane was in the clip holding my lamp. Was he playing me in his film? Zane's lamp on the screen had no light. The lighting lamp shone out of the screen and revealed a door. I was back out into the night. The seedy alley away from prying eyes was a good scene for dark deeds.
Oh, let's see. Is there anything else I want to move off over here? No, not at this time, really. Gotcha. That's the garage next to this entrance over here. The out in the night scene has been added to the plot board. And since we're here, we go to the plot board again. And that adds a police car, but it also adds an echo for us to watch. Come on.
I think they're gonna want us to, like, cut off a finger or something for this initiation, do you?
Nah, I'm sure we'll just chant some ceremonial stuff. Nothing to it.
Well, it's about time. We paid our dues. Made plenty of their problems disappear. Dumped all those nobodies down that chute.
What we did or didn't do, it's all behind us now. We're gonna straight to the top, partner.
Yeah, like we died and went to heaven.
Police car? Not important to the story.
That scaffolding is blocking that door, but there we go. It's just about getting in the right position. Oh, hey, a toolbox. What you got for me? Batteries, if I can get at the right angle to grab them. Kind of needed those.
Straight to the top. The dirty cops looked down on the city. Their city. They had committed repulsive deeds to get there. They told themselves it was worth it.
Nothing in that box. I'm not entirely surprised. But here's another one of these. More batteries. Another flare. Oh, dear God. More flares and another flashbang to boot. Found a word of stuff. Let's get the tourist map. Now all of this stuff will appear on his... Whoop. Now any nearby points of interest will show up on his map. Word of lamp found. And you can hear that humming. That's Sheriff Breaker again. Let's see.
Hey, Tim. New map, huh?
Yep. Like, I've never been to New York, but I can tell you that this ain't it.
I heard you humming again.
Yeah, I can't get this song out of my head. It's a real earworm. I hear it in my dreams.
I know that song you keep humming. It's the theme from Night Springs.
That old sci-fi show?
Sci-fi horror anthology. I used to write for a long time ago.
Like, it sounds a bit nuts, but I think the song is connected to Door. Or it's my subconscious telling me that this is all pretty out there.
Same stuff as last time. But another trauma pack that I can't get, more pistol rounds that I can get. And around to another safe room. More pistol rounds. Nothing else really, but okay. Anything else? Yeah, I need to back around to Breaker, pick up that trauma kit and put that in the box too. I'm something of a loot gremlin or a loot goblin. I can't leave anything behind. So let's grab that. And stick that in the shoebox so that I have it. And quick save. Then we leave and there's a ladder right here. And we're back in the out in the night scene. Instead, we put the Cult of the Word out here.
Someone had fallen to their death from the rooftop.
Don't you fucking move, or I'll blow you away.
You got me, Mr. Casey. I'm all yours. Go ahead. Ask that burning question in your mind.
How did you do it? How did you get me into that film clip without my remembering it? Talk to me, damn it!
You've seen the film? Good, good. Now you're ready to meet the Grandmaster. He's waiting for you in the projection booth where everything will be revealed, where he will project a new reality onto this one. And now, Mr. Casey, I've played my part to the end.
No! Crazy bastard! Why did he jump?
The projection booth. Was that where I find the murder site?
And that added yet another plot twist to our board, the Grandmaster. Well, we are going to quick save again. Why? Because I totally expect an ambush. Okay, I need to cross the central area and to come down the side here. I missed a container? Oh well. Yep, anything that moves that fast is a real one. Okay, that's all of them for now. And we're back here again. Maybe that wasn't where I needed to go. But there is another container in here, so since I'm right here at it, let's see. Ah, right there, the filing cabinet. More pistol rounds, which I really need now, and more batteries. And I'd better grab a few more flares because he seems to use those against the shadows like a kind of like in the remake of Resident Evil where you use your knife or your flashbang against zombies. If they grab you, you shove a flashbang in their mouth, that kind of thing. Now, where is the door that we first came into this area? It's not over here, I don't think.
add a new element from here. I'd have to go to the scene.
Great. So now I have to figure out. Reminds me of that movie Dark City, where those aliens have been switching our memories around, trying to figure out the human soul.
The scene changed with the story.
And the thing about these aliens is they had this ability. They would just go, sleep now, and you would. And I'm like, damn, I wish I could put myself to sleep that way. Okay. And here we go again. Oh, goody. I managed to clip myself through the universe. Note to self, don't stand in the doorway when you do that. See, you can actually avoid that entire fight by doing that. Watch out for any stragglers, but like this guy. And here we go doing it again because every single one of them followed me in. Also, apparently sometimes more of them spawn in here, even if those guys outside don't follow you in. One of these is real. Oh, I thought one of them was. Okay. Found the real one. Found another real one. Get into the theater hall, come back to the plot board. Bink, Grandmaster.
This was dark, but the story had to be dark.
And see, there's now a door on the screen, which of course has an interaction prompt.
I found myself in a maze of film equipment. There had to be a way to the projection booth from here. I wasn't alone.
This is another one of those damn loops, by the way.
You're a clown in a mask.
And then we go through the exit sign, and oh, what a coincidence! Here we are back in the same one.
A loop within a loop. I had to keep going.
I'm here, you son of a bitch. Show yourself. Who was it? Who said that? The grand master, my ass. You're a clown in a mask. I'm not the one wearing a mask here, you moron.
The casing in the story was losing it. I wasn't far behind. I was back at the beginning again. I had to keep going. Find a way to the murder site.
Third time's the charm.
Hey! Show yourself!
What's going on?
That's real. Trick, asshole! You can run, but you can't hide. You're grand master my ass. You're a clown in a mask.
And of course, the door to the projection booth has disappeared. But
Say that to my face, buddy. Never see him some moron.
Something went wrong. I've written it so many times and it always fails. It fails. I'm doing something wrong. I forget. What's wrong? Is there something wrong with me? Am I wrong somehow? Am I missing something? Skipping over spinal beat? I'm gonna have to write. Sure, of course. I mean, that's a given. That's a given. I wrote departure without words. Now we're fine. Maybe there's a missing step before a turn. I'll keep doing departure. The task, the challenge, the lesson, initiation. Yeah, I haven't written that. To master this place, to set things up. I can't go to return before initiation. That's right, that feels right. Initiation. I have to write initiation.
I was back at the beginning again. I had to keep going. Find a way to the murder site.
I'm here, you son of a bitch. Show yourself. Shut up. That's real. Shut up. Trick, asshole. Come on. You can run.
What's that? Oh, you got the wrong guy. I'm not Alex Casey. I only play him in the movies. He's just a fictional character.
What's going on here?
You don't have to kill me. You don't have to go get that knife and stab me. You can just give up and go back. Forget about the ritual sacrifice to open the way forward.
The ritual sacrifice to open the way.
Oh no. Oh no, you don't. You'll be sorry.
What the fuck?
coincidentally, here's the thing about Casey. His face is series creator Sam Lake. His voice was someone else, except for that time. That was actually Sam Lake's voice, not the voice actors.
I was getting close.
Welcome, Alex Casey. You've done well. You've played your role perfectly.
Everything out of your mouth is a damn lie. The only place any of this makes any sense is in your psychotic brain.
As a fictional character in a story, you fulfilled your purpose. You brought the writer of the story here. You can go now, Casey.
No, I'm not going anywhere before I get some answers. How was I in that movie? Why does all this feel so familiar? Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck am I? No!
And welcome to you, Alan Wake.
What the hell?
We are just one step. Final destination. Mr. Wink. But first, here is an unanswered mystery for you. If Casey was fictional, and you assumed his role as the detective, are you now fictional too? Whose story are you living, Mr. Wink?
The visions are getting under my skin, coming too close for comfort. Not a separate layer, but mingling with my own reality in the dark.
And of course, this is a dead end, but you turn around immediately and go back through the door, and all of a sudden you're in a different room.
This can't be right. Did I miss something? A murder site. The mask was the key. This is how I could help her.
Saga Anderson, listen. I've been tricked. Scratch wrote returned. I tried to fix the story, but he stopped me before I reached the end. He has it now. It's the key to escape.
Escape? Oh, you're Scratch.
I need to stop him. I need to stop him before he gets out. He's after Alice. I'm still trapped, but I'm making progress. I wrote you in to be the story's hero. Scratch made a horror story. I need to match the genre. It has to be dark, but the hero can break through, save her family, save us all.
Save her family? Are you talking about my family?
Yes, whatever you're doing, it's working. You just need to keep going.
Did we crown family in the horror story?
I was closer now. Closer than ever before. But there was no time to lose. Everything was hanging in the balance. I could still lose it all. Parliament Tower. I had to make it work this time. I could stop Scratch, get the manuscript, fix its ending. I was traveling deeper into the dark place. The poem on the wall was growing at the same pace, dogging my footsteps, like my unwanted shadow moving in the corner of my eye. It wasn't my writing. I didn't know what it was. A terrible prophecy, a curse, looming over me.
A pale balloon in the sky, float and sink deeper. Night springs when bright falls for this sleeper. The surface disturbed, the reflection now a traitor, in the cavity of the skull turned to a crater. This is the ritual to lead you on. Your friends will meet him when you are gone. And that's actually Yotan Yo, or however the hell you pronounce it. Of course, it's in the original Finnish, but the captions are translating. I'm going to leave it there and let you watch for a moment, because, well, I got to drain the main vein again. Be right back. So, question, do I let this play out? It's about 15 minutes long, or do I continue with the game? I'm going to leave it up to the people in the chat. That's what they're telling me.
Onko täällä ketään? Ahti. Sanovat, se joka varjoon tyytyy, valon ihmeestä paitsi jää.
I will say that the plot of this movie does intersect with the story, showing a take on Thomas Zane trying to escape from this fictional prison. But,
Hän on poissa. Ollut jo kauan.
Kun nyt lähde kanssani.
Mutta vasta tänä yön jälkeen.
well, at any rate, I'll move on. Besides which, you can probably find the whole thing on YouTube somewhere if you want to. Oh, and hello. Nothing in that one.
Voiko hakemaan anteeksi? Puhuttelet mistään paluusta ovat ennenaikaisia. Tulen vain käymään. Nyt kun muistan millaista tämä touhu täällä on. Niin kauan. Verisuura.
Well, what the bloody blue blazes? Oh. Of course, this is what I was missing. I'm like, where's the way out? Oh, down here.
There wasn't enough alcohol in this city to drown the memories of this nightmare, but I damn well tried. This case would never be closed. I have more questions now than at the start. The irony of being trapped in a postmodern detective story. I felt watched. The eyes of some unseen audience on me. I wanted to turn to the hidden camera and tell them to fuck off. But I didn't know where to look to break the fourth wall. There would always be another case for Casey. A million stories this dark city. The night opened up to welcome me. I walked into her arms. Roll credits.
And I'm going to have to go to the storyboard. And there's our exit again.
Something kept me going. A broken man. No hope, no prospects, no love. Too stubborn to die. Like a cockroach with a misguided sense of honor and justice in a city where there can never be justice.
And another flare in that one. Nothing at all in that one.
Hello?
Hello.
It wasn't Zane. It wasn't Scratch either. Huh? You're me? Me? I don't understand. I don't understand?
The dark place operates in loops. Time is a story. I'm calling you from a different point in that story.
From the future? I'm never getting out of here, am I?
Yes, you will. And no, you won't. And that is by your own choice.
What does that mean?
I'm sorry for what you'll have to go through. Alice's photos you found from the shoebox in the talk show basement. Before you can go to Parliament Tower, you must put them in the shoebox at her statue at the plaza. To help you, to help Alice, to help Saga Anderson.
I'm my own Deus Ex Machina? Really? How many writers does it take to finish a story? One for each draft. It's the same writer, but in a different point in time. I followed the steps of the Alice's photos from the talk show building basement. Audio guy over there. I bring the photos to the shoebox by the statue.
Fortunately, that shoebox is not hard to find. The statue is right here.
Parliament Tower. It was back.
And it automatically switches you back to Saga. Well, since we're here, I think we might actually be able to finish this up tonight, because there's only this chapter and one more left.
There's a lot of good folk in that town. A lot of friendly folk.
And it used to be such a nice, quiet place, too. Like water. Before certain people came to town.
Which means, back to the car, back to Bright Falls, back to the police station and talk to Agent Estevez, then back to Cauldron Lake. And just as a personal side note, I would not be outside without an umbrella in this kind of rain. And I sure as hell wouldn't be standing around at the edge of city limits smoking a cigarette or trying to snap photos. See, I love rain, but only when I'm indoors or under an umbrella.
So we need Wake to fix the story, right? That hasn't changed. So here's what I have. Wake's still trapped in the dark.
That's fine too. Just as long as I'm under some sort of shelter.
Get him out. But first, we need a work of art. Something other than his story. And that'll get him here.
I'm not filling out the paperwork for this one. Wouldn't know where to start. But I'm sold.
Okay. Look, this feels like something that once we get the ball rolling, there's no turning back. You sure you have it all figured out?
I'm ready to head to Cauldron Lake now. Let's get the plan started.
Okay, here we go. We'll be there for you. What do you need from us?
I'll head to Cauldron Lake with the clicker.
Scratch will try to get you, Anderson. You'll need backup.
I can tell there's no talking you out of coming, Casey. Estevez, is there a way to get that light array to the lake?
Oh, I've got you covered, so good news there. And we'll bring our mobile containment unit. It's specially built for entities like Scratch.
And this work of art, Anderson. What's the plan for that?
I'll make some calls on the way. Just meet me at Cauldron Lake. Tor, I need the old gods of Asgard. I need a very special song.
Hell yeah! The tour bus is already loaded, and we said our goodbyes. Ready to hit the road, just like the old times, baby.
You saw this coming, huh? Of course. I need a song about Alan Wake. About bringing him out of the dark place.
A rider. A lake of darkness. Bringing him into the light. It writes itself.
I hope they've still got it.
Well, Scratch is already here somewhere. So they don't need to bring Scratch through.
Pick up, pick up. David, please pick up.
David.
David! It's me. Where have you...
Stop. For once, you need to listen. You left me. You took my daughter away from me. Then you let her... She's dead because of you. And I don't ever want to hear your voice again. Stop calling me.
David! Jesus Christ. It's getting worse. It's spreading. I'm running out of time.
Well, that's a valid point. On the other hand, Scratch has been trying to write himself out of the dark place for a long time.
We're incoming with the lights, Anderson. Where do you want them? Set them up on the shore. We need to be ready when Scratch shows up. We'll be ready. Estevez out.
Thought I didn't hear you out there?
must be Tornodin. Maybe I should check in.
Kiddo! We're almost at the gig! And run over 4 minions of darkness! The boss is our hammer!
I need you to meet me at the shore.
So please use both hands so you don't die before you get there. Knew that was coming.
Drive carefully, Grandpa.
Metal to the metal, bro! Metal to the metal! Yeah!
Very rock and roll way to drive.
That's one way to put it. Just follow the trail of destruction. That was rather a surprise. He went down in one shot.
The lights in the containment cell are good to go, Anderson.
Great. A Tornodin in there yet?
The 2 golden oldies, well, they're here. And they both moonshine. I love them already. They're alive.
You wanted to know what I would use? Well, that's them. I'll be there soon.
Well, I don't need this charm anymore. I do need more pills, though, if I have any. I don't. Oh, great. It's doing this again. Hold on. See if that fixes it. Yeah, that does seem to resolve the issue. Okay. No, it's not fixing it. Okay, give me a second. I'm actually going to exit the game and restart it. Might as well heal at least some of the damage.
1, 2. 1, 2. How you feeling tonight?
She's still here. But she seems to be stuck for some reason right there. Because the flare is still hanging out. Okay, well...
Testing. Gonna need more lever. I'm getting no bounce out here. I threw 'em out. Signs are not rock and roll. Yeah, they are.
I'm here! I'm here! Let's get ready!
Anderson, we've set up control center up here overlooking the area.
Anderson, I can drop more gear down for you if you're running low.
I'll use the lights to hit the tank when they come. Light them up for you. Bad news is we were in a hurry. The power supply is spotty. Your partner here will try to keep it running.
I'm not a damn mechanic. Who's your tech guy who's your gear?
We'll play this at maximum volume.
Every single flashbang I have is going in inventory.
Just like old times, right, bro? Fighting the forces of darkness with heavy metal!
I'll let you know when. Because I'm also going to grab these. Everything I have that's throwable, detonatable.
We're ready when you are.
Okay, babe. Because this is the final battle. Well, I shouldn't say the final battle, but...
Grandpa, you signal me when the song is done, and I'll use the clicker to bring Wake back. Hit it!
Hello, Cauldron Lake. Great to see so many federal agents here tonight. Prepare to experience a soul-saving, mind-frying fact of black magic and sorcery. This song goes out to our favorite tortured writer. Let these sweet tunes guide you out of the darkness. It's called Dark Ocean Summoning. You're making me look bad for a saga, bro. Well, let's try that again.
A whole lot of paranormal crimes happening right now. It's fucking awesome. I want a t-shirt. Show's drawing a crowd. Take it incoming, Anderson. I got it for you, Anderson. I'll blast him with the light. Anderson on the left. They're coming. Anderson, heads up.
Oh, come on.
get everything right? Art to bring him back? Clicker to make it real? So where the fuck is he?
And the last Alan chapter.
Heart of the tower. It was back.
Thank goodness I actually had 2 of those coffee cup charms, because I used both of them. Okay. Back into the hotel we go. Well, back into the tower we go, not the hotel.
I've been here many times before. I didn't know how many. This felt different, like my last chance. If it wasn't already too late. Nobody lived here anymore. Was I too late?
Oh, and this is for you, Garrett. The reason why she looks different than Alice in the first game is because the actress who played Alice in the first game died of a brain tumor between then and now. So they had to change actresses. Just thought you'd want to know.
The monster just keeps coming back. Every night. Like waves hitting the shore. I'm so tired. He's here all the time now. There's so much rage inside of him, I can't stand it anymore. God, I tried so hard. I can't. I can't. I made a decision. Most of you won't understand. People call me an artist, but I don't care about any of that. I just wanted to show the world what I see. I can't keep going like I have been. It's time for a perspective shift. To go from photographer to subject. From artist to art.
broke, and all that time she thought it was me. Scratch was still here. He hadn't escaped the dark place yet. He was scratching my edits out of return. I had seen this before. This was not Scratch. This was me. Caught in a loop. I had stopped myself trying to fix the manuscript. I was the one haunting Alice. It was always me. I killed her. This is the ritual to lead you on. Your friends will meet him when you're gone.
And now, straight back to Saga again.
We did bring Wake back from the dark place with the song and the clicker. But he didn't end up here now. He landed on the shore after I faced Nightingale in the overlap.
Hey! Are you okay?
No! It's my fault! They got out with my face! Scratch!
That night I found Wake here. He appeared because of this. The summoning. That was Wake. Scratch wasn't pretending to be Wake. They're the same person.
He's here! Scratch! Watch out, Anderson!
Estevez, Scratch is Wake with a dark presence inside him. He wants the clicker. Change of plan. I'll lure him to the cell. When we're inside, lock it and blast it with all you got. Hit it, Estevez!
Give me a second. Nix wants back out again. Wow, getting nippy out there again. Okay.
Too fast. Anderson, pin him down with gunfire for me to get the light on him.
On it!
Damn it. Anderson, we lost power. He's free. Be ready.
I need to figure out where that other light is. Where's the other light that's supposed to... Oh, over here. Duh.
Got it. Get the light on. Power is out. He's coming for you. I'll fix it. We can hit him again.
One click away.
Sorry.
Wait. Is it you?
I'm so sorry.
Did it work?
Casey?
To be the bearer of bad news, folks, but it's official. Dear Fist is canceled. Today, Bright Falls feels a little less bright.
Tom, we need to get to our next game. We're doing this for you and our lovely saga. You take care of things on this side. Don't screw it up, Tom.
Welcome back, Wade. You are Wade now, right? With the shadow out of you? Some good news, at least. Bad news is, I haven't seen a situation this fucked since the AWE in Eagle River. The shadow's now in Alex, and Anderson is gone. We need to figure out how to salvage this.
I'll do anything it takes to fix this, Agent Estevez. I'm the reason this is all happening.
It's never that simple. But I should have put you in a box and shipped you off to a containment facility the second I laid eyes on you. The only question now is, are you able to fix this?
I can try.
Not the most encouraging answer, but we'll make it work.
What's the situation?
I've never seen an entity break a bureau containment unit like that. And now the dark presence is occupying Agent Casey? When it attacked him in the woods, it must have been preparing for this.
And now he has the clicker. Scratch. The dark presence inside Casey. It threw Saga into the lake. If she ends up in the dark place, she could be there forever. It took me 13 years to get out. Zane never did.
Tor and Odin went in after her, right? Maybe they'll get her out. With the power of rock and roll.
I saw them when I was trapped there. They performed in my musical.
I'm immediately less optimistic about this.
Scratch will go to Bright Falls and use the clicker to bring about the horrific ending he wrote for Return. But I can still fix this.
How?
Scratch must have the manuscript. If I can read the ending, I can rewrite it. I need to go after him.
Well, you won't get very far without these. This plan is a real Hail Mary, Wake. I wish I could help. This is all on you. I got you every kind of weapon we have available. Don't fuck it up.
Great. Would you mind letting me get the weapons?
I needed a car. The FBI vehicle would be at the parking lot. I was awake again, clear-headed for the first time in what felt like a lifetime. I was back exactly where I left. A dark forest outside Bright Falls. A gun in one hand, a flashlight in the other. Haunted by my own writing. Alice taken from me. I knew what I had to do. Stop the horror story from coming true. Stop the dark presence.
Considering how limited my ammo is, Okay, can't get through that way. But we're heading back to the parking lot. And here we get to do it again. From the exact same point that we were at the last time. Well, at least this time. Oh, come on. Would you please reload the damn gun? Thank you. Nope, now we get to do it again. Yes, you're out.
The dark presence went into me. When I was pulled back here, crossing over a week of it, made it dormant. I couldn't remember what had happened, but I could feel it, getting stronger, waking up. I thought it was hunting me, closing in. It was inside me the whole time, and then it took over. Turned me into Scratch.
I was hoping there might be some supplies in there, but there weren't. I wish I could use the map, but I can't, so I don't know if this is the correct way to go or not. Oh, yeah, it is. Can't interact with that again, but...
I brought brought Saga Anderson into this story to help me escape. She succeeded. It cost her everything. I'd used Alex Casey in my writing for years. The real Casey had been drawn here because of that. Now he was a victim too. Saga, Casey, Alice, all this horror originates from me. It's my fault. Scratch had to be stopped. I've driven down this road before. Been driving on it forever. If Scratch had brought the dark place here, this would take me back inside. In 2010, I dived in, a leap of faith, for Alice, with no idea that the cost would be a nightmare worse than death. It had taken me 13 years to get out. Now Alice was dead, because of me. And I was going to make that leap again, this time knowing the cost all too well. Another way to look at it, I had brought the dark place here with me. I never had gotten out. Maybe after this I finally could. It was a fool's hope. I had no choice. I had to do it. That didn't make me any less terrified. This is not what I expected.
Alan Wake's latest novel, Return, is breaking every literary record in existence. It's the great American novel.
Hello, I'm Ilmo Koskela, and welcome to the Koskela Brothers Book Club. This week we will review the highly anticipated new novel by Alan Wake, Return. Return is printed on a firm, high-quality white offset, uncoated paper stock, making every page a true delight to turn in your fingertips. Alan Wake's brilliance is on full display with his choice of a hardcover book jacket made of a premium enamel stock with gloss lamination that is both tasteful and pleasant to the touch. Isn't that right? Wake set a high standard with his previous novels, but I can say without hesitation that Return contains the best and most compelling book description on a back cover that I have ever read. This book blurb is truly riveting and will keep you on the edge of your seat from start to finish. It is accompanied by a tasteful photograph of Alan Wake's home here in Bright Falls. The book weighs 1 pound and 3 ounces. Return is a true masterpiece. I'll give it a perfect score of 5 Alma beers out of 5. How about you? There you have it. Alan Wake has done it again. This was the Koskela Brothers Book Club. Cheers.
I needed to get a copy of changing it. I was inside Scratch's ending, a perverse version of reality. The townspeople brainwashed. Everyone and everything revolved around Return, as if it had just been published.
We can definitely trick the reader into believing that the tragedy of Salvador's trespasses is a pleasing commentary on a woman's struggle to balance her personal and professional life.
Setting the just exciting conclusion at Deerfest. Oh, Wake's Return, a genre-bending mixture of fact and fiction. The stage fight scene in Departure is one up by the absolutely mind-frightening Dark Ocean Summit.
Okay. This...
I could see the round windows of the writer's room in the photo. That's where I had to go. To rewrite the ending of Return.
Come on.
I could s- I could get out through the back. I had the book now. I could write my ending to Return. I had to get to the writer's room to stop this horror story. This was an obsessive, egocentric nightmare, all revolving around a vain monster of a writer and his final divine work of art, the novel Return come true. It wouldn't stop here. It would keep spreading. Alice? What was that? Alice was dead. Was this a trap? Or was Scratch torturing me?
Turn the wrong way. If he catches up to you, you're dead.
You're safe from the light, Alan. For now. But he's very pushy.
Rose, right? From the diner. How are you here?
I'm here to save you, silly. I got your instructions. I found every hidden message you left for me. In the radio, in the wind, in the forums on my Alan Wake fan site.
What? No, Rose, I haven't been leaving you any messages.
Oh, I get it. Yes, Alan, only a crazy person would think you've been leaving them secret messages. Wink. But now you need to get your butt upstairs, Alan. This shit won't right itself, no matter what William Shakespeare said.
Right. Thank you, Rose. I'll do what I can.
So, up to the third floor.
Upstairs. The writer's room must be in the attic. That's where the windows were.
We'll loop around and come together, Tom. I have put everything ready for the visitors. I'll come to wash the floor of your room next. All you need is water and vinegar. Water is the oldest bulb. Water finds its way. What water brings, it takes away. It can be clean or dirty. It can give life or drown it.
Ahti. I didn't expect to see you here, but it makes sense. Can you help me find my way? One last time.
Now there's a devil in the fish trap. Don't be spooked by it so that shit won't start beating your underpants. Okay, I'll get the door open for you, Tom. There you go. The matter is a stake. Now comes the end of the ride.
I was here. I needed to write the ending. I only had one chance to get this right.
The novel Return Come True, my final divine work of art. First granted to the people of Bright Falls, and over time it would spread, this celebration reaching everyone. Yeah, I think I'll take a pass on that.
Return's ending was an eternal deerfest that would keep spreading. Given time, Scratch would plunge the world into his nightmare. I had to stop that from happening. I had to write one more chapter for Return. I needed an ending that took everything already in Return and extended it into a conclusion that would save us. Only the perfect ending would work. A perfect ending that would save us all. I was the only one who could write it. Everything depended on this. On me. Any second now, Scratch would burst through that door to stop me. Every plot thread tangled in my brain. It suddenly felt impossible. Something stirred in the room, coming to me. An idea.
In a horror story, there
The ending has to fit the genre if it's going to work. In a horror story, there's only victims and monsters. If there is a hero, they will ultimately pay a heavy price.
I won't let the horror story take Logan and Casey. They were dragged into this. They need to survive. Non-negotiable.
Not just them. We need to try to save everyone.
The ending will have to be dark no matter what. The more people we save, the greater the cost. And the hero must pay the price.
The scales always need to balance. Something felt different. I'd never seen myself in a vision before, but it fit. Saga and I were both at the center of this story. She was now my co-author. This was the beginning of the end. We were characters in a horror story, charging blindly towards the finale. We still didn't have everything we needed. This would not work without the clicker.
And back to Saga, I think. Yep, back to Saga.
What's going on? Am I in the field office? No. It's the mine place. My work, it's all gone. What the hell is happening? Nothing's working. I can't think straight. I can't leave. Why can't I leave? The Dark Presence took over Casey, stole the clicker from me. The last thing I remember is him throwing me into Cauldron Lake.
I'm in a dark place. I'm lost. I don't know how to get out. I don't know what to do.
That wasn't me. Was it? What? Failed who? What's happening to the case board? The board says I failed them. Who's them?
I let everyone down. Logan, Casey, myself. This is my fault. My daughter is dead. My partner was taken over by a monster. I'm trapped in a dark place. Powerless.
I'm not powerless. What is happening here? This isn't me. Casey. Casey depended on me, and I let him down.
I wasn't watching his back. I got wrapped up chasing the wrong lead. He needed me. Now he's turned into a monster.
He needed me. Logan.
I neglected my family for my job. I was too thrilled by the cases. the mysteries. I liked how dangerous the work was. And now that danger has destroyed my family. It killed my daughter.
No.
Something's very fucking wrong here.
I'm a failure. This is what I deserve. Scratch took Casey, and it's my fucking fault. I'm a terrible mother. I let my daughter die.
The story.
My life, my family is just part of a book. Another white asshole deciding what I get to do, how I get to do it.
He took my daughter from me.
I'll never be free of this story from him.
He used her. Scratch. He's using Casey now. Like he used Wake.
She's not dead. God damn it.
Wait, what?
Obviously, that's not working because every time I put her on the board, it comes up with another.
Casey was being corrupted and I did nothing.
Injury report. 2218. Subject seems physically weakened with some confusion about his whereabouts and events. Concussion? Similar symptoms to those becoming shaded individuals. Exposure to the shadow was suspected but not confirmed. You knew he was hurt, you knew the dark presence did something to him, you didn't care, you only pretended to care when it was convenient, and the second he became a liability, you let Scratch have him.
Scratch was Wake. How could I miss that?
There were so many hints. How did you miss this? Wake was Scratch. It was right under your nose. Wake was Scratch. Scratch was Wake. Scratch, Wake, Scratch, Wake, Scratch, Wake. Oh, hey.
Night Springs. Logan and David love that show. Their weekly ritual. This case. This room. Is any of it even real? Casey was hurt. I should have been watching his back. I never should have trusted these. This isn't... What?
The pages were your excuse for always being one step behind.
What's happening?
He needed backup and you weren't there.
What is this?
I took Logan away from her father.
It feels like I'm trapped in a nightmare. Stuck in an echo chamber with all my fears, my doubts, my insecurities.
You took her from David and stuck her in a backwater S-hole.
That's not...
You should never have bought him to Cauldron Lake, right to Scratch.
What's happening? happening to me.
Idiot, 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 idiot. Can you even still call yourself a mother after you let your only child die? And of course it keeps sticking that back in there.
I spent too much time away from Logan. Logan. The horror story used her. I never should have left Casey at the hotel by himself. The cult was just the beginning of the spiral. What the hell?
You were so eager to be in charge you left him behind.
What? No.
You screwed this case up so badly the FBC took over.
I hate this, but it's all true. I had tried to silence these thoughts. Focus on the case. But I can't escape them anymore. I'm drowning. I need a way out before I'm dragged under.
Shit!
And of course it's going to keep throwing that Logan was dead at me.
No! I'm done with this.
You're blaming a horror story instead of yourself. Admit she's dead and you killed her, you killed her, you killed her.
Scratch was too much for us. I should have made Casey stay behind. My badge. Never should have taken this case. No, I'm not reading anymore. It was so obvious the Koskela brothers were behind the cult.
Fuck, no! What the fuck? No, no, no!
I can't do this. It's too much. It's crushing me. I'm lost in this darkness. No. There has to be a way out. I need a way out. Oh, God. None of this is real. I've lost it.
I'm not even here. The mind place isn't real. A case about supernatural.
There has to be a way out.
Push it.
I need a way out.
It's over. There's no point trying. Everything is lost.
There's no way out. No way to fix this. There's no way out. I'm stuck here forever. Just me and my past. My guilt. My mistakes.
I'm not getting anywhere. I'm stuck. But this is my mind place. My mind. Everything I need is here. It has to be.
Oh! The lights.
No. No. I'm not giving up. Focus, Saga. The answers I need are here somewhere. I just have to look.
At least you don't have to worry about the flashlight running out of charge here.
That was a bad place. You dragged me to those dinners at your house with your family. It really meant a lot. Thank you.
Hey. Just calling to say thanks for your note. Oh, sometimes I just get in my head too much. So, thanks for putting me out. You're really the best, boss. Really.
Saga, for what it's worth, I think it's
Talk soon.
important that Logan grows up seeing you do what you love, what you're great at. That will teach her so much. There will be times just like this when you question your choices, your competence, even your own sanity. When things get dark, remember to trust and love yourself as much as your family does. You won't be perfect, but I know you'll be amazing. Love you always, Mom. Okay, any more? Yep, right there.
Hey Mom, I made you a charm bracelet for good luck. I made a matching one for me, so bring me back something cool from Washington.
I am honored by the support. Thank you. While our agency must continue to improve, the work we do here, protecting communities, pursuing the truth, it's the most important work there is.
Any more?
I can't let this place make me question myself. I know what I'm doing.
If I were
No idea what I'm doing.
If I were a bad detective, I'd probably be dead by now. Blaming myself for past mistakes won't solve the case. Casey gave me no end of crap for that speech.
Logan isn't anyone's plot device.
My daughter isn't dead, and I won't let some bullcrap story convince me I let her die.
Dead! She's dead! I didn't save her.
It's not too late. I can still save them.
No matter what I do, someone will get hurt. I don't know what to do. I'm afraid.
I'm my own worst enemy. The fears in my head are stopping me from trying. From leaving.
I might not be the perfect mom, but I've done my best. Logan loves me, and I love her.
No. This is all real. I know it is.
I haven't lost it. At least not yet.
I'll have nothing.
This is all real. This place wants me to doubt myself, but I can't. I still have work to do.
Casey trusts me.
I might not always be the best partner, but Casey trusts
Let him
me.
down again.
He wouldn't give up, and neither will I. Casey's still in there, I'm sure of it. Now, there's got to be one more of those spots somewhere. Found it.
Stop blaming yourself, Anderson. A knife in the arm is just part of the job. You're gonna keep fussing, you can get the hell out. But leave the whiskey.
It's okay to be afraid. But I can't let this end here.
I can't. I just want it to stop.
Giving up won't make this stop. Logan needs me. Casey needs me. I'm so close. The dark place wants me to hate myself. But I just need to get inside my own head. I've made mistakes. I'll make more. But I can do better. And I can start by leaving this room.
I'm afraid it will hurt. But nothing will hurt more than not trying to save them.
It will hurt. But I will fight. The dark place tried to trap me here. The only way to leave is facing it head on. Wake called it a nightmare. I need to dive into that nightmare and find a way back home.
And now that that's done, whoa, trippy.
Saga, wake up.
The payphone was ringing. Somehow I knew the call was for me.
I don't have a map of this place. At least not in Saga's head, I don't. Gotta find that phone.
Hello?
It's me again. You need to go to the statue of Parliament Tower Plaza. To make your ending come true, you will need what's inside the shoebox there.
The ending? A shoebox? Who is this?
Of course, there's no statue here, which kind of makes that a little bit of a problem. Except, of course, for the familiar humming tune.
Agent Anderson. Is that really you? Sorry, this place likes to play tricks.
Sheriff Breaker? What happened to you? How did you end up in the dark place?
I was brought here. Snatched away from the morgue by a man named Orland Dorr. Been trying to piece it together for... well, it feels like a long time now.
Who is this Dorr person?
He's here. Somewhere. I've been seeing his face in my dreams for years. This whole thing is insane. But he is much more than he seems. He's connected to all of this.
I need to get to Parliament Tower Plaza. Do you have any idea where it is?
This place is like trying to find your way around in a dream. I've been trying to map it, but it keeps looping and shifting. Like there are many versions stacked on top of each other. There is a page. Describes Door finding his way through this place. I tried to follow the steps, but no luck.
Can I see that page, Tim?
Of course. In fact, it's the page I tried to give you back in the morgue in Bright Falls. Huh. Now that I think about it, maybe Door brought me here to keep you from reading it. Here. I'm gonna keep looking for Door. The closer I get, the closer I feel to waking up. I need to find the man behind the curtain.
Moreland Door walked across the rain-slicked tiles of Caldera Street Plaza. He stopped at the door to the construction yard. A poster for his talk show hung there. He stepped through, willing it to take him to Parliament Tower Plaza.
I know what I need to do. The door to Parliament Tower Plaza was at the construction yard.
Warland Door walked across the rain-slicked tiles of Caldera Street Plaza. The rain did not seem to touch him. He sensed his steps were being observed, documented into the story. He allowed it, this one time, for this one reason, to be passed on by his unwilling disciple, to be read at the right time. The ocean that was the dark place took the shape of New York City, drawn from the mind of Alan Wake, in part for the writer to navigate his prison, in part to torment him as he struggled to find his way out. Door was not bound by the rules as Wake was. Whoop. He came and went as he pleased, for now Door entertained the writer's fantasy for a purpose known only to him. At the edge of the plaza, he stopped at the door to the construction yard. A poster for his talk show hung there, another part of Wake's fiction. He stepped through, willing it to take him to Parliament Tower Plaza. And of course, while we're there, we can stop at profiling. And Mr. Door is now here.
This is the first time I've seen a page about Warland Door. Who is he?
A door that stands between two rooms is in both. A door that can lead anywhere is everywhere. That door is the center. He governs the currents of reality.
With all the powers mixed up in this, it's hard to know who's playing who. Opening too many doors. This isn't important right now. I can look into it later. The page describes him moving through the door. How can I know that?
The dark place has many faces and many names. It is a mirror, reflecting all possible realities. The family of doors have the power to shift between these realities, here and elsewhere.
If I can find a way to navigate through this nightmare, maybe I can find a way to get back home.
Not that it adds anything to the case board, mind you, but it's something. I still only have 6 out of 9 of the Pat Maine radio show. I've got all of Koskela's ads, though. Okay. I was just curious. Okay, the ticket counter's got to be over here. Or it's got to be somewhere. I understood what I had to do now. I knew how to write the ending to Departure. There is light and there is darkness. There's guilt and there's atonement. But the scales always need to balance. Everything has a price. There's a long journey through the night back to the light. It's not a lake, it's an ocean. Oh, there's the ticket booth. And the main reason for stopping in here are the toolboxes.
I need to get up to the street and find that statue.
Well, no shortage of batteries, at least. And quite a chunk of ammo for the pistol. Oh, and here's the locker. Shotgun ammo for a shotgun I don't have.
Enough already.
Anything else? I don't see anything else. No. Okay. Well, I better quick slot this in some inventory slot at least. And I better quick slot the flares somewhere.
The clicker. And some kind of bullet. Shining with light. How did the clicker get here from Washington? There's the shoebox.
A-hole. And then I get hit by a sphere of darkness and knocked out again. And I have to grab everything all over again. And hotkey everything all over again.
I made it. I need to get up to the street and find that statue. Enough already. There's the shoebox. The clicker. And some kind of bullet. Shining with light. How did the clicker get here?
pick up the phone again.
Yes?
Hello. You don't know me, but you need to listen.
Hold on. How did you know the clicker would be there?
This is important. Alan's lost. He doesn't have the ending. He needs your help to finish the story.
How am I supposed to help him from here? Okay. I'm in the dark place. Wake is in Washington. I could talk to him in overlaps before. My mind place is more powerful than I ever knew. I can try to contact him.
And you do that here.
Alan. We need to talk about the ending.
Saga, what is this?
My mind place. I've reached out to you like this before. But I understand more about it now.
You see visions too. I used to think they were ideas, inspiration, but they're real. Just like this now. I try to use them to make the story come true.
So this is coming from both of us. Maybe that's how we could communicate in the overlaps. We could use this to stop Scratch.
First, I need the ending.
So there's a problem with the ending?
I don't have the ending. It has to be perfect, but I don't have time to figure it out. I don't know what to do. Fuck. I'm so sorry. This whole thing is a fucking mess.
I agree. But we can still figure this out. And what exactly does perfect mean?
The elements of the ending need to come from the story's pre-existing parts. To make matters worse, this is a horror story.
You don't need to tell me this is a horror story.
Right. The ending has to fit the genre if it's going to work. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters.
There must be a way to bring a hero into the story.
If there is a hero, they will ultimately pay a heavy price.
I can't let the horror story take Logan and Casey. They were dragged into this. They need to survive. Non-negotiable.
Not just them. We need to try to save everyone. I have an idea how to help Casey. He's a real person who I twisted into a character. He isn't my creation, so he isn't a suitable host for the Dark Presence. I can write that into the ending to drive that fucking thing out of it.
So the ending has to be earned. Set up by the story. You can't build a case without supporting evidence.
That's the only way to make it stick.
Well, if the ending has to fit the story, this is how I see it. Return is a story about a story that comes true. And I'm a character in the story.
Not just a character. The hero.
Okay, a hero. In any case, I've been through hell to be here. And this is my life. It feels earned to me that I rise above the story and be there to create the ending.
Yes. That's what we're doing. Here, now. We're figuring out the ending I need to write.
This isn't Scratch's ending. But this isn't your ending either. This is our ending. You aren't the only one deciding these things anymore.
You're right. I can't do this alone. Every time I write, things only get worse.
You beat this thing back in 2010, Alan. And here you are doing the same again. You're a hero too. We're in this together.
Then let's bring it home.
The ending will have to be dark, no matter what. The more people we save, the greater the cost. And the hero must pay the price.
One of the heroes. The scales always need to balance. Fuck it. Let's go with this.
Are you sure?
There's no time for anything better. Scratch could be here any second.
Then that's our ending. I have the clicker. I'll find a way to get it to you.
And I'll get the pages down. See you on the other side.
I need to retrace my steps back to Caldera Street Plaza. I arrived in a dark place through the fountain. Maybe I can leave that way too.
Now I just have to remember which way to the subway because I don't...
I have to hurry.
Ah. Well, I stumbled right into it. And here comes the ending.
Alan?
Saga, I finished it. The ending we talked about.
I have the clicker and the bullet of light. Let's do this. I have to be the one to do it.
I feel like I've always been on this journey. Okay. It must end here, this darkness. What lies under the surface now shifts. A play of shadows catching my eye, thrusting my face into the water. He's here. It's shockingly cold, past the mirror of the surface. And I will see.
Casey?
Scratch! Now! A white searing light of truth that for a flash pierces the shadows and reveals the hidden horror. And in that moment of silence, the whispered message finally heard. What if there's nothing waiting to be revealed? The play of shadows fool us all, subterfuge to get our price of admission. Darkness not as a monster, but as emptiness. We're none the wiser. No answers, no truths. The hero turns to look inside. Is destroyed by what he sees, and is redeemed. Saga said we're both heroes. I'll pay that price. So will she. We are here to kill the monster. I pray nothing comes after this. Nothing will sleep. This is how we win. Is it too easy? What if this is still the dark place? Another dream to wake up from, always coming back to the beginning. The memory of what came before burned away by this terrible realization. Maybe it's a mercy, forgetting. to know nothing when we loop around back to...
Anderson.
Oh, no need. I can spoiler it myself.
This part is just for you. After the haunting started, I got in touch with an organization that was still looking into what happened in Bright Falls. I went to their offices and something happened there. After I got home, I could suddenly remember everything. I remembered being trapped inside that lake. A dark ocean with echoes of myself, my fears, my photos, inside a dark tide of madness, the same events and images looping again and again. And then I saw a light. Your light. You dove in just as I swam out. You never drowned. And you're still there reaching out. That is what the haunting is. I can see you because I've been there too. I chose to come back to the dark place. That is why I put on this exhibition. I had to mislead you so that I could get you to where you needed to be. The only way out of your loop is destruction or ascension, light or dark. And we've covered the destruction part many times over. We're getting to the ascension bit by bit. Time means nothing here. You'll still need to go through the loop. But I will keep showing you the images you need to see, the light you need to see, until you're ready. Ellen, I think we're getting close.
It's not a loop. It's a spiral.
Yep. Any rate, there you have it. That's Alan Wake, the first pass. Obviously, I'm not going to stream a second pass through the game because that'd be silly. Besides, you can probably besides which, the way the internet is, you can probably find the quote-unquote true ending somewhere online. The new game plus mode, the final draft, was added after the game's release via a free download, if I remember correctly. It wasn't DLC, it was a free download. Which is cool of them, you know, not being charged a lot of extra money to get to the true ending. Anyway, that's it for Alan Wake. If I find the true ending, or if I find a video with it, I'll post a link in my Discord channel. Reminder for new people, I do have a link to my Discord channel down in the description field. It's not a very fancy Discord page, but if the situation improves, I'll add on to it. And in the meantime, we can hang out and talk about video games or whatever. Anyway, speaking of that, I do need ideas for the next game. I'm thinking about Control, or Remember Me, or the Prototype series, but you guys out there may have different ideas that might work. So I'm going to leave it here. I want to thank you all for coming. I appreciate all the support. And I'll see you for the next one, whatever that one is. Peace.